Transitioning to a commission-based income in real estate from a steady paycheck can be significantly a financial adjustment for you and your family. Unlike traditional employment, without consistent money earnings, a real estate income can fluctuate considerably from month to month. To navigate this, here's a budgeting 101 guide to help real estate agents like you budget for the future and plan for success. Upon receiving a commission payment, immediately allocate 18 to 30% for taxes. The exact percentage will depend on your overall income for the whole year. That's why you don't know, because you're not sure what the rest of the year is going to look like. You're going to have a range that you're going to set aside. Utilize online resources to estimate your taxable income and determine the appropriate amount to set aside per paycheck. And again, it's different depending on each check throughout the year. This proactive step is crucial. While it may seem like a substantial amount of money, remember, as an employee, the deductions were automatic. The employer automatically did this, so you didn't even realize how much taxes they were unless you calculated by hand. So now, as a 1099 contractor, the responsibility falls on you for setting that money aside. Otherwise, what could happen is you could be like a lot of real estate agents come during tax season and have a big financial strain and a big financial burden, and you don't want to do that because it's going to cost you more money in time or loans, and you're going to feel financially strapped. So consider the quarterly payments or consider setting money aside each paycheck. Well, high earning months can be encouraging. Avoid using them as a sole income benchmark. So what I'm talking about is in the summer, statistically in our city, you're going to sell more in the summer than you would in the winter. So you want to make sure that you balance that out so you feel really confident. You want to calculate your average monthly income based on your past 12 months. If you have less than 12 months worth of income data, then you're going to take the total number of savings or money earned and divide it by the number of months that you've been working. And that will help you plan out the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months. This average provides a more realistic figure for helping you expense plan and budget. Begin by creating a comprehensive list of essential monthly living expenses, such as mortgage, rent, car payments, utilities. These are generally non-negotiable and pretty much the same price every single month, expense-wise. Next, you want to meticulously track discretionary spending on items like food, clothing, entertainment, and shopping, because those fluctuate and it's not as easy to keep track of. This exercise will often reveal areas where you can reduce unnecessary expenditures and you don't even realize you're spending that kind of money. Understanding both your fixed and variable costs is essential for effectively budgeting and identifying potential areas for savings when needed on some of your crunch months or months you're not doing as well. Furthermore, considering if certain expenses such as car payments or housing could be adjusted in long term to improve your financial flexibility in the short term crunches. Ensure your spending supports your income growth rather than hinder it. Once you have a solid financial foundation, prioritize investing a portion of your income. Many financial experts recommend investing at least 10%, often referred to yourself as paying yourself first. If you're not at that stage, invest in whatever amount you can consistently. Explore options such as retirement funds, reinvesting in businesses, your business, potentially investment vehicles like stocks, real estate bonds, or real estate transactions, or investments in general. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you do your research and take advantage of tax advantage investments like retirement accounts that actually help reduce the amount of taxes that you're paying, because it's based either on pre-tax or after tax. At the end of the day, it sounds a little complicated, but in real estate, it's very easy to take your check, pay the government, and then waste the money. So you want to make sure that you're doing something consistently. A lot of employers have a 401k or an IRA. Realtors don't have that. So you need to develop your own investment account as if you're working as an employer. In conclusion, managing finances as a real estate agent with fluctuating income requires discipline and proactive planning. It is challenging to start. So you want to prioritize tax savings by calculating average income realistically, like we talked about, over 12 months, tracking expenses diligently, what's fixed and what's variable, what can you cut back, what is not able to be cut back, planning for income fluctuations, and investing strategically in yourself, not just wasting money and then at the end of the year, wonder what happened to it. Remember, effective money management not only benefits you and your business, but also helps you to serve your clients with greater confidence and focus, because you're not focused on financial stress. People can tell when realtors are financially stressed. We call it commission breath. Most realtors have it. You don't want to be that person. I'm Kobe Sway with Inspiring Agents. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon.